Memories online tonight. Pixelated dreams ignite across the digital divide. A movie starts, no place to hide. Latency's a bitch, I know, but the show must go, so let it flow. Body screens glow. Here we are, we're doing it. Body screens aglow. Digital friends infinite. Popcorn kernels in the chat. Someone's connection's kind of flat, but laughter echoes just like that. A virtual hangout where it's at. The story unfolds, a neon haze through the wires in a daze. Another scene, another phase in this digital craze. Body screens glow. Here we are, we're doing it. Body screens aglow. Digital friends infinite.
Yeah, buddy, here we are. We're back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. This is the Stargate night watch party, you guys. SG Universe. We're on episode 13. 13, 14, and 15 for tonight. It's going to be Faith, Human, and Lost. So get there, find it. Grab your snacks and your drinks and all your hangout party watcher enhancers. You guys know how the watch parties work. Meet me at 5 seconds. We'll count to 3 and we'll press play. Here we are. We're doing it, you guys. Here we are. We're doing it. But yeah, so we're going to be, episode Faith 13. Meet me at 5. Jamie, what is up? Thank you for rolling in. Here we are. We're back at it. We're going to keep doing it. There it is. We're at 5. This is our 5. Oh, yeah. Reset this real quick. Right quick. There it is. All right. We're going to kill the lights. We're going to kill the music. Get all them snacks and drinks all set so you don't have to move for the next couple hours. All right, you guys. Episode 13. We're at 5 seconds. We're going to count to 3 and press play. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's powered by the stars themselves. Giving it all she's got, Captain. Oh, the ship. Yeah, the ship's fine. Damn, dude. Yeah, bad move. Like, I can understand somebody else doing it, but like the leader can't do that. Can't just leave somebody on the planet like that. Cheers, you guys. Thank you for being here, hanging out. What is it? Just the sun? What's out there? Damn, dude. Cliffhangers right in the intro. I love it. Those are my favorite. At least we'll get to see more. It's better than a cliffhanger at the end. Bro. That star was born since the first ship went by. Ming na. Bro. Bro. We don't even know if it's poisonous. We will. He figured something out. Bro. Damn. Yeah, dude.
Fate brought us here?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's what brought us to Icarus and then Destiny.
You don't believe that?
Well, you miss your flight and the plane crashes. You weren't spared for a reason. God doesn't have a master plan for you. Things just happen.
So, we're born, we live, we die, it's all random?
Yeah, and along the way, you do the best with whatever crap you happen to step in.
I'm starting to get a bad feeling.
Me too. I'm afraid we made a mistake. Sending those people down to that planet.
No. The mistake was not going with them.
I have been searching all of my days. All of my days. Many a road, you know, I've been walking on. All of my days. And I've been trying to find what's been in my mind as the days keep turning into night. Well, I have been quietly standing in the shade all of my days. Watch the sky breaking on the promise that we made. All of this rain, and I've been trying to find what's been
Yo, 51, what's up, dude? Here we are, bro.
as the days keep turning into night.
Hey, I found Silk Touch, man. I fished out Silk Touch, bro.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, buddy.
I thought you were feeling better. I am.
I haven't used it yet, but it's chilling on a book.
I'm not sick. How far along? About 15 weeks, right before we left Icarus. But nobody knows, and I'd like to keep it that way. Eventually, they're gonna. I know, but not now. I'll figure out when the right time is.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah? What is that?
Dr. Volker detected some kind of a strange radiation. He's working on it. It's like this whole thing suddenly came to life. Oh, yeah. Well, when we first got there.
Perhaps their initial impact wasn't enough to trigger an alert. No.
So, this light, you think it'll bring the aliens back to the planet?
You won't be there to find out.
Destiny is almost in range. Colonel Young wants us to start breaking up camp. Get ready to head back.
What about the obelisk? I still need time to
We
figure
don't have
out.
enough time. We need to be ready to fly as soon as Destiny's in range so we can make a couple
Thanks for
trips.
those likes, you guys.
They'll have food back to the ship.
Pick that nose.
All right, people, you heard the man. Move your asses. Let's go.
Bro. Come on. Damn, dude. Bro, now he's gonna move in on her. Bro. Damn. Bella Truth, here we are. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting those thumbs ups.
Colonel, do you have a moment?
Can you wait?
I wanted to better explain my reasons for choosing to stay behind.
Look, I realize you're probably not hungry for dinner, but I am. I hear they're serving up a feast in the mess, so why don't we talk about it later?
Sir.
Later.
What if we were meant to stay there? All of us. What if that planet was a lifeline and we just let it go?
I can't pretend to answer that, Matthew. No one can.
All right. Next episode, you guys, episode 14. Episode 14. The episode is called Human. Human, you guys. We're at 5. Whoops. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, we're at 5. We're going to count to 3 and we're going to press play. You guys, there's everybody there. Yeah, we're doing it. Here we go, you guys. Episode 14, Human. We're at 5. 1, 2, 3.
I'm telling you, this ship came here for a reason. This ship is powered by the stars themselves.
He and Young are bumping heads, yes. Not sure which path is the better choice.
Just pretend nothing happened. We need to be ready for the next encounter. For the sake of the crew.
For the sake of the crew.
I want to see the alien ship.
Boy, you're just trying to distract me? So they wouldn't notice what Rush was doing?
Look, I knew it was coming, but I didn't know when.
Yeah, huh?
Many others have been locked out entirely by a master code, which we have had no luck in breaking.
Ancient device like this is pretty much a death sentence. I'm not stopping you, Rush. Go, sit, be my guest.
Dang. Is he actually going to go for it and sit in the chair? The guy in the chair. Damn it, Rick, you lied to the guy in the chair. Dang, dude. Somebody was obsessed.
Okay, who can tell me the significance of Shor's algorithm?
It's a quantum algorithm used for integer factorization. It's important because it can, in theory, be used to break the widely used public key cryptography scheme known as RSA. RSA is based on the assumption that factoring is computationally infeasible. This assumption is valid for classical computers. No classical algorithm is known that can factor in polynomial time. Professor Ash?
Yeah, very good.
Nicholas? Nicholas? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry, Constance, not that.
I thought you were taking Gloria to the oncologist today.
She wanted to go by herself.
That doesn't sound like her. Are you sure she really meant it?
Oh, yes, quite sure.
Nick, what's wrong with you? I thought you'd be worried sick.
I am very concerned. Yes,
It's back.
I have the feeling.
You did? You never said so.
No.
I can't go through this again. I can't. Nick? Nick, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Are you coming home? Nick.
Yes, soon, soon.
That's a no. Yeah, that's my guy.
I'm sorry to cost you here. I dropped by your office and they told me that you hadn't come in for the day.
You know, I really don't have time for this.
Actually, I think you're.
How much energy will be required?
Bro.
How do you know that? Those details are highly classified.
Project hasn't even been named yet, has it? How about Icarus? I know because it's already happened. You're just a figment of my imagination.
Bro.
Reliving all of this. It's just a necessary evil. An unfortunate side effect of a process I can't control. And it keeps getting in the bloody way of what I need to do.
Bro.
You, the university, the clouds in the sky. All just a dream. A distant memory. And one I'd really rather win away.
Damn, dude.
What the hell's going on?
Bro.
His pulse is strong, BP's elevated, but not dramatically.
He didn't want to involve anyone else.
I am in command of this ship, and that means you don't do anything without involving me. Do you understand?
Yup. Eli's already investigating, bro.
We created a buffer to slow down the transfer of information. We also limited the connection to a narrow range of the subject's subconscious. That should protect the vast majority of his brain. In a worst case, we hope only the memories that we targeted could be lost. And if it works, the data stored in the ship's computer should be made available to rush through a dream.
A dream?
A semi-lucid one. Sort of a stimulated recall of the memories in question.
How does he wake up?
There's a built-in trigger. It should appear to him as a distinctive door. All he has to do is open and walk through.
He seems stable for now.
Okay, let's say this is working. Do you have any feedback? Do you know what Russ is actually doing in there?
No.
If anything goes wrong, I'm pulling the plug.
Get on a plane. Go. I don't. I'll go with you. Thank you. The truth is, as much as I'd like to, I don't think I have the strength. Nicholas? My God, Nick.
Don't worry. I lost one eye, not yet anyway. But as you can see, I am rather busy.
Ignoring it isn't helping anyone. Burying yourself in work this way. She needs you.
Listen, thank you for your concern. I really cannot deal with any distractions at the
Is
moment.
that what your dying wife is to you, a distraction?
Hell no. Nah. Lie. Bro. 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 Damn, dude. Bro. Yeah, dude, that bad. Bro, sucked. Bro. Bro, Dr. Rush, you bastard. Bro. And just like that, she was gone.
It's a code. It's meant to be hidden.
Code for what?
Destiny. This is all information stored in a memory base. At least I suspect a small fraction of it. All completely meaningless to me in this form without context. And unfortunately, I don't think staying here any longer is going to make it much clearer.
Are you going somewhere?
Yep, I'm done.
How's your wife doing?
She's dying. Today, actually.
I really am sorry.
Yeah, so am I.
Shouldn't you be with her?
Tell him, Jackson.
You keep saying that.
Yeah, well, it's true, isn't it?
What's the date today?
You say your wife is going to die today, but you don't remember what day it is?
Please, just tell me.
April 6th.
April. She's taking a turn for the worse. The doctors say the situation's very grave. They don't think she's going to make it through the day. Thank you. April 6th.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But Gloria didn't die on April 6th.
Yo, the meaning of life.
Well, it's not the ultimate answer to life, the universe.
Yeah, yes, it is. Oh, it was 42. My bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, damn. For a second there, I thought it was 46. I was like, oh, bro, it is. Jackson, he beat me to it. He knew. Oh.
The address of this house is number 4, not 46. Why does it say 46 on the door?
Oh, he's on to something.
46 divided by 2 is 23. I'm sure you've heard of the 23 enigma.
It refers to some
Bro.
ridiculous notion that everything and anything is connected to the number 23.
Most rational people acknowledge the enigma is merely evidence of the mind's power to perceive truth in almost anything.
And if you look for it, you're going to find it.
Yo.
So what is this? Just my mind playing tricks? Am I seeing something that's not there? Convincing myself this is somehow significant.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Will figuring it out kill you?
I wish I had better news for you, sir. We're doing the best we can, but things are pretty slow moving.
You're running out of time.
Yes, sir. We know.
Can I panic now? We've got less than half an hour. We're not gonna make it. Seriously, what are we gonna do?
Bro, like, how do you know it doesn't collapse the rest of it on top of them? Bad move, man.
Yeah, we're still here. Doesn't look like that had the desired effect.
No, sir. You just made things a lot worse. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Hopefully you did the best you could. Well, get your team back to the ship.
So we still have time.
Amash. That was an order. Lieutenant, go.
Dang, dude.
You're not here for me.
Already been through this.
No, you haven't. Not really.
I was here.
You can't lie to yourself. You chose this memory because it's one you'd rather just forget. What you need is here now. That's why you're here. It's not for me. You just want your answer.
I need an answer.
You're tired.
I know.
You'd rather die than fail. What have you become, Nicholas? The things you've done. It's not who you are. It's not you.
How else have it been me? Make hard decisions. I have reasons. Good reasons.
To hurt people? You sure? You tell yourself my death gave you courage. In truth, it made you callous. You're not the man I loved.
Bro.
He died with you.
I was never your conscience, Nicholas. You still have one of your own. You just need to listen to it. Some people live their whole lives and never find what we had. Don't let what happened to me change you this way. It's nobody's fault. It's one stupid gene passed on to me by my mother. Incapable of performing its one simple function to repair damaged DNA. That's it, isn't it? That's why you're here. Of course. Go. I know how much you loved me. Stop taking it out on everyone else.
I haven't forgotten you, Claudia. I never will.
Yeah.
Adora?
Listen, we got 5 minutes to stop this ship from jumping into
Bro.
Start over, son. Don't give up.
Damn. No way. Yo. Gone, bro. Damn. What a cliffhanger.
What are you doing out of the infirmary?
Plenty of work to do, Colonel.
How about solving the access code that's going to allow us to turn this ship around?
Well, funnily enough,
I thought you didn't find anything.
I didn't say that. I said I couldn't stop the ship then and there. Even though it nearly killed me, I managed to find a clue which may give us control of this ship once and for all.
The clue.
46.
Oh, that seems a little too simple.
It's the number of chromosomes in human DNA. Genetic code.
This helps us out.
Well, we know in other cases with related technologies that the ancients used sensors that restricted access by detecting specific genetic markers. The access code to the Destiny's not like that. It's definitely numerological. Problem we've had cracking it is that we had no basis, nowhere to start. We were just taking wild shots in the dark.
And now?
Now we know where to start. They used their own genetic code, likely a specific one, more evolved than ours, no doubt, but all we have to do now is run through the variations. We're still talking about billions of possibilities here. I've written a program which is going to go through the permutations.
So how long is this going to take?
Several days.
Really?
Or several years. Well, I was trying to be a little bit more optimistic.
It's a little different for you. Rush. All of this was worth risking your life for?
We'll see.
Bro. Dang, you guys. All right. Last episode of the night and then some special features. Meet me at 5 seconds on episode 15. Episode 15, you guys. Lost in space. All right. We are at 5 seconds. I'm going to count to 3 and press play. Here we go. Everybody there? Everybody good? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Destiny is powered by the stars themselves.
He and Young are bumping heads, yes. Not sure which camp is the better choice.
Just wait till I find out. We need to be ready for the worst, okay? For the sake of the crew.
For the sake of the crew.
I'm not sick.
Yup.
There they are. There's no way to know which direction we'd be going. Oh, and in case that's not bad enough, we have no idea where Destiny went.
Whoa, one step at a time.
Yeah, so let's run through the positive attitude.
C4 blast could destabilize the whole place.
Oh, this is great, but we have to take the risk. Seriously?
Eli.
Yeah, all we can do right now is keep moving.
Dang, dude.
So what do we know?
Not much.
I may have painted an overly bleak picture before. I'll admit I was freaking out a bit.
And now?
Well, we do know that Destiny is traveling down a path, basically a corridor of gates left behind by the ships that were sent in advance. It meanders somewhat, but generally it heads in one direction. I mean, they wouldn't put gates on every planet in every galaxy.
Obviously not.
People don't realize how big a galaxy is.
Anyway,
Uh, let's say the gates in range of the planet we're on are in this circle. Uh, this circle represents the gates in range of Destiny next time it drops out of FTL.
Okay, so we need to get to that circle.
Yeah, right. Now, hopefully, there are gates in range of each other between these circles. And once we are in range of Destiny, the address will show up on here. You see how easy it is to make a simple map?
Okay, so how do we
Bro.
go the right way?
We don't. But if we do go the wrong way, we'll either run out of addresses because it's a big corridor, or we'll run into planets we've been to before. At least the addresses I'll hopefully remember or recognize. But this is a 50-50 shot.
Good. All right, we should be able to get going.
Come on, it's been 5 minutes.
Eli, seriously?
Bro.
You staying when I'm staying?
Yeah. Well, I suspected as much.
It's true. You're not gonna tell Jan?
Of course not, son.
You have to tell him.
She's upset. We all are.
She's fine.
And I don't have to worry about putting her back out there.
No. Few words of encouragement from you wouldn't hurt, though. She thinks you don't have any confidence in her, that you're only putting her out there because you don't have a choice.
I don't.
I know you think she's a good soldier.
Is she aware that I know about her previous relationship with Scott?
Oh. Damn, dude. Damn, nice. Not only are we lost in space, but we're lost in the catacombs. Lost in space. Bro, really? Come on, you guys. Bro. What happened to No Man Left Behind? Damn. Is he really gone, dude? Oh, bro. Bro. Yeah, Kino. Bro. Damn, dude. Why isn't he using his walkie-talkie, his radio? Is it broken from the avalanche? Avalanche? From the cave-in? Use your radio, fool. Bro. Damn, dude. Bro, Jurassic Park. Bro. Yeah, dude, exactly. For all he knows, they could have got caved in somewhere on the other side. I know, right? Mean, nah, the cavalry. She will survive. Yeah, dude. Duck trees. Bro. Bro. Yo. Bro.
Hey, TJ, listen, I'm sorry. One thing turned into another, and the next thing you knew, a 5-minute update.
I'm pregnant.
Oh, there it is. Damn, girl, how long you been waiting to crack out that gem? Well,
About 22 weeks. It's yours. Ours.
A baby. On this ship. No, I didn't say you shouldn't.
come on, Captain. There you go. Bro. Bro. Bro.
Nobody's gonna save you. Nobody cares. In the end, all there is you. You alone.
He's not wrong.
Doctor says there's an infection in his brain. They say there's nothing they can do for him.
I enlisted.
What'd you go and do that for?
I didn't get the scholarship.
But you worked so hard.
Wasn't fast enough.
Bro.
All right, I'm okay. It's cold and dark, but I can breathe. And there's no crazy dinosaurs. At least not yet. Come on through.
It's kind of pretty. Sometimes we would spend Christmas at a cabin in Vermont.
Amazing. That a planet on the other side of the universe can remind you of Vermont. Okay, here we go. Next set of addresses. Oh god,
What?
I recognize this one.
Been to before?
Not recently.
That's not good.
It's the one with the downed alien ship that the planet Rush was stranded on.
Bro, that was so long ago.
We've been heading the wrong way.
Okay, so what now?
Can we retrace our steps?
Wait. No, we should go to this planet.
Why?
Look, even if we retrace our steps and try this all again with different choices, we're traveling blind. Rush said he was able to boot up the computer on that alien ship.
Yeah, and that's what brought the aliens.
Yes, but in the small time that he was there, he was able to glean some information about the shape of this galaxy and where the Stargates are. If I can do the same, we won't have to stumble around. We have a map.
Okay, but what about the aliens? Believe me, you do not want to end up a prisoner on one of those ships.
I realize we might not have much time. We'll have to get in and out quickly.
If they're not there now.
Bro. Yeah. Woo, boy. Hell yeah. Yo.
I hope this is a good idea.
All right, come on. Hey, Eli, how about this?
Guess we're in the right place.
Bro.
I didn't see any other alien spaceships, did you? Come on, clock is ticking.
I know.
Bro.
15 minutes.
Where'd you get that number?
I like it.
This is an alien spaceship.
Right. 15 minutes, that is it. End of discussion. Nice work, Lieutenant.
Any word from Rush?
Not yet. Glad you made it back.
Yes, sir.
No way. Oh, is the other team? It's gonna be busy signal. Yeah. Try again, hurry. Hurry. Bro. No. Yeah, dude, hurry. Oh, dude, it's gone. Bro. It's gone. Missed it, bro. Damn. We were right there, bro. I blame Dr. Rush. He did it on purpose. He was cutting. He was on the phone that very last little second. Didn't give us a chance to ring in. All because he's mad at Eli still. That we noticed in the last episode that he used all of his wife's dying time to figure out that formula, and some kid figured it out in the last minute. Damn, dude, Dr. Rush is the bad guy. Damn, dude. Well, you guys, there it was. We did it. We made it happen. That was the Stargate Universe watch party. Let's get some special features in. A couple of special features. Hopefully they don't get mad at me over here. All right, let's see. We only watched half of the Kino Diaries last time, right? I think.
Okay. I think this is recording. Yeah, anyway, this is a video diary of my time here on Destiny. It may prove useful to whoever follows in our footsteps decades, maybe hundreds of years from now. But I'm hoping it won't come to that, and that instead, someday, I'll actually be able to share these memories with friends and family back home. So I'm telling myself that I'm not just doing this for posterity. I'm doing this for my parents and my brothers and especially my boyfriend, Gary. Gary, our relationship has had some rough patches. I've made mistakes, but I guess that's a part of being human. The important thing is we worked out our problems, and now our relationship is stronger than ever. And knowing that has given me strength here and allowed me to... Hang on.
Oh, dude, saved by the knock.
Pause. Hey, I thought you were on duty tonight.
I got off early.
Yeah, right? Bro. Yo. Yeah, so much for pausing it, right? Bro. So much for that relationship stronger than ever, right? Bro. Bro.
Anyway,
Yo.
here's hoping that someday in the not too distant future, I'll be home watching this video diary with all of you.
Bro. Next one, next one.
It is 9:37 p.m. Tuesday night. But not really, because out here it's pretty much whatever we say it is. Because there's actually no morning or afternoon or evening, just one long, endless night. Still, we are keeping our
You've seen them in
watches
small town
up
villages and major
to speed, matching
cities.
the time back at Earth because Colonel Young wants us to maintain a schedule. He says that it's important for our minds and our bodies to stay in rhythm. So Dr. Rush has figured out how to set the ship's internal clocks to a 24-hour default setting so that Destiny gets bright in the morning and dims at night, just like a regular day back on Earth. You know, I used to love Fridays. Hated Mondays. But now, they're all pretty much the same to me. Come in.
Sorry to bother you. I mean, if you're busy.
No, I'm not busy at all.
I was going through the personnel files this morning, and I noticed that it was your birthday yesterday. You didn't say anything, so I wasn't sure if you wanted anyone to know.
I didn't even remember.
Anyway, I had Becker make you a mini birthday cake. It was actually a tuber mash, flavored with some natural sweetener.
Thanks.
All right, well, happy birthday.
Bro. Last one. Well, last
Well,
keynote.
look who it is. It's Eli.
Seriously? Do you even know how to operate that thing?
As unlikely space explorers, our days are fraught with hidden danger, unknown threats, lying in wait. So what was it, Eli? What bizarre otherworldly accident led to your horrible injury?
I stubbed my toe getting out of the shower.
Yes.
Well, there you have it. One man's story of his encounter with the unknown. Fortunately, he lived to tell the tale.
Jerk.
Okay, let's take a little tour of the ship's mess hall.
Oh, yeah, right in the face. Hell yeah. All right, let's get the behind the scenes in. What did we watch last time? We watched the first 3, right? So now we're gonna watch the last 3.
Hello, my name is Jamil Luis Zamorano Walker Smith. That is my whole name. I'm in crisp Vancouver. It's fall. Brian and I, we're gonna be in spacesuits today, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Kids, do try this at home. So yeah, this is a spacesuit. Spacesuit is so good. The thing I wear underneath the suit, when I first put that on, I thought that was the spacesuit. And they're like, no, this is just what's underneath it. I'm expecting to have a lot of fun, okay? When you see this set, it's dope. They built a little tiny piece of the outside of the Destiny. They have it surrounded 360 degrees with green screen. And what they'll do is on a crane, they'll start on us, and then they'll pull back and pull back and pull back. But we're just one little speck on this huge ship, and it's gonna look phenomenal.
Believe you me. I've seen some things and I've done some stuff. I wouldn't recommend it.
In a spacesuit. It's going great. It's hot in this spacesuit. But like Andy Makita, my director, reminded me, I'm getting paid to be a child. I'm in a spacesuit walking in space.
Do you shoulder surf? The shoulders look sweet.
You know what? It hurts the back of my neck because I can't literally. I'm always not in the crotch. It's good there.
The crotch, it's nice in the crotch actually. Very comfortable in the crotch.
You don't have to do a lot of acting. When that helmet clicks in, there's air being pumped into the helmet, and that sound is kind of like what you would maybe possibly think it sounds like in space. What's the matter? It won't lock. All right, people, so there you have it. We got a couple more setups to go, but we're pretty much done. And thank you for coming out and participating and hanging out with us. I'm done. Home. Peace.
Yeah, buddy.
So, first of all, I wanted to say congratulations for, we just launched SGU, and that makes your 16th season of Stargate.
Yeah.
That's pretty fantastic. That doesn't happen in Hollywood very often.
We're not in Hollywood, though.
That's true. Hollywood North?
True.
Doesn't count? No?
I think if someone noticed, they might try and stamp us out. They're just not paying attention.
It's 3 distinct series.
Yeah.
But one big franchise. I mean, that's that's rare. That's ER and Law and Order, and
You can't really put us in that rarefied air because we're, those are mainstream shows. We've been on the air a lot, and it's wonderful, and I have certainly nothing to, it's all been great, but
you don't put yourself in the same category?
we're in the category of shows that have been on the air a long time. That's definitely true.
Just that category.
Yeah.
But they're all different. There's a law drama and a medical drama and a
science fiction drama.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have been employed this long.
This long.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's great.
Obviously, like you were saying earlier, SGU is going in a totally different direction as the other 2 shows, and the scripts, they're so good.
Well, let me ask you a question, because we obviously appreciate that you feel that way, and obviously the cast really does have an enthusiasm for the work they're doing. But what do you say to fans who go, "Oh no, that script was terrible"?
Well, I think as an actor, when you're criticized on your work, and I would consider all of this our work, even though my art isn't the writing, I think you have like this desire to kind of defend yourself. It's a hard one because everyone has their opinion.
I think the minute you say we're going to make a very different show, and to have fans not respond, I would be surprised. I was expecting a chunk of fans saying, "This isn't what I've been watching for 15 years."
Right.
That's right. It isn't. We know that. We've wanted to change it. And forgive me if you don't think it's our prerogative, but it is.
Well, there's DVDs.
We created these shows, and no, but seriously, this is my and a lot of my adult life and my career, and it's a franchise that we have been working on our lives together, a huge chunk of our lives, and and we wanted to change it, so we did.
You know, we're fighting a lot of, you know, things like the fans sort of really still wanting the old Stargate and kind of having a little bit of a getting to know you period with the new show, and not quite sure how to take it.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Do their opinions influence you one way or the other?
When they say stuff that, and you look at it and go, "Oh, geez, they're right about that," and that happens.
Right.
Rob was just saying, you know, about the early going of the female characters in the show. It takes a little while. It takes a little while for the characters to be fully formed. Certainly with Meg Na's character.
And the funny thing, well, you know, and I'm not blaming Brad. Certainly, the decision to turn Fire into a two-parter was you know was the right thing to do. But what it did was we had sort of plotted out the first 10 episodes and how things were going, and this kind of pushed everything one episode further. And I mean that maybe it doesn't seem like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but you know it does in the overall arc of the first 10 episodes take a little longer to get to certain points that we thought were going to be earlier.
How far in advance, I mean, when you sat down and said, you know what, we want to create a new show, you were still doing Atlantis, how far in advance would you plan these characters or this, you know, certain arcs of characters? Are you thinking in terms of 5-year schemes?
No.
Because I have 2.9 kids.
2.9 is cute.
No, I mean, we're thinking in terms of seasons, and we have sort of ideas about what people's long-term goals are. But, you know, you don't want to think too far ahead and, you know, sort of limit yourself because sometimes the best idea is the one that you just get. And
sometimes it's the performer or a little thing that happens that has nothing to do with what you thought you were writing, that just happens on screen and you go, oh, we got to follow that up.
Or sometimes, you know, someone gets pregnant.
Yeah, that'll change things.
That does change things sometimes.
Yeah.
You could always shoot, you know, this way or something.
Yeah, I can't like, for example, I can't wait for the fans to go, you know, oh, those horrible producers, all they can think of for a woman's character to be is pregnant.
Make her pregnant, yeah. That horrible actress for getting pregnant. That was funny.
No, that is, we never hold that against people because that is actually how we reproduce.
Good.
That we need as a society to acknowledge that, I think.
I think that you know, what the criticism is that the female characters not be defined by things that are specifically female. And you know, obviously it's tough to get around that issue, and it was, I think, an interesting, dramatic thing to explore. I mean,
well, and that's the first time
first
thing you said to me.
Yeah,
was that it was kind of it was an interesting storyline, and I think it is.
We talked about it. What
fitting.
if somebody, you know, got pregnant on the ship? What would they do?
How would life change? Yeah,
and we, you know, I've said that one of the things we're trying to do is represent, you know, characters and people and their situations in as real a way as possible, and this is certainly part of life. So it's something that we obviously, when it came up, didn't want to shy away from. I don't want to be perceived as catering to an audience or trying to get certain demographics to watch. So we want people to love the show. We want as many people to watch and think it's a good show as possible. And I think that we wanted, you know, Stargate Universe to be about a community of people trying to survive that was in some ways a little bit of a microcosm and analogy for you know, us here on this planet.
Well, I know because Amanda was saying that, you know, going to conventions and such, a lot of the fans will say to her, like, I went into science because of you, or and she's like, really, I'm just an actor. but you have that influence, so I think it's wonderful that
we especially on SG-1 and Atlantis, we had real scientists like NASA folks watching our show because our characters were always the hero. Our scientists were the heroes and coming up with the solutions that saved the planet Earth. And that's kind of that's kind of a neat fantasy for someone who works at NASA to be thinking of.
Absolutely.
SGU's different. SGU's the characters are more flawed, and people are going to be disappointed with with some of the characters they love, and then grow to love them again, and because that's reality. That's what happens in drama.
Absolutely. Yeah. I agree. I love it.
I'm glad. You did love it too. When you watched the premiere. There was a whole change in your.
Yeah, I did some bullshit.
Well,
it went from like science
I found
fiction
some really
fantasy
interesting
to like
things
drama
that I
bullshit.
didn't see maybe reading the scripts, or especially the first like 3-parter. I don't know if it's because I was moving and have a couple kids and meeting everybody, or if it was just I just couldn't wrap my head around it. And then when I saw it, I picked out these little moments like Greer really surprised me.
Yeah.
When I watched the whole cut together version, I was like, I didn't think he was funny. And then I watched, and there's these really hysterical moments, and I don't know if that's because they're scripted or because the way they're being played or directed
Everything
or edited.
hopefully comes up a level when you shoot it. I mean, that's the goal, is to have everybody contribute, and hopefully it comes together, and then you add, all the wonders of editing and timing and visual effects and music and all that sort of stuff, and you will tend to see clearly those elevations in the scene that you're in, because you've seen it blocked. You say, okay,
Absolutely.
we can fix this, we can do this, we can come up with this moment, you're going to do that, so I'm going to respond to that. But you don't see that when you're not there as much, and because of the ensemble nature of the show, there's a lot of scenes where you might be surprised when you finally see it the way it was realized as opposed to how it was on the page.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
This is Kelly Ripa, and Rob Cooper and Brad Wright signing on.
Who's Regis?
Be on my show! Be my co-host!
All right, yeah. There it was. Here we were. Wait, was there one more? My bad. I thought that was the last one.
I play Lisa Park, and she is a scientist who's been working on Icarus Base, and she's trying to figure out, along with Rush and the rest of the team, how to unlock the secrets of the ship and the Stargate and how to get back home. I didn't know what to expect coming in. It was kind of a, moment-to-moment thing of like, oh, am I going to be in the next episode? Oh, cool, I am, and just not knowing, where my character was going to go. And so to have finished the season and to have, been a part of all the different episodes and watched how the whole series has evolved, it's been really exciting and beyond what I would have expected. Playing the different sides of Park was fun more than anything. It was definitely nerve-wracking, and lots of fun surprises that I was totally not expecting. She has a boyfriend back home, so not only does she kind of, do things with other people, has relations, but she's also, cheating. So it's interesting, and just all the secrets that a character can have. It's cool to get to play that and the complexity of a person. Doing, sort of love scenes was I'd never really done them before. It was a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie, it was totally fun. Having the opportunity to get to know all these people and just develop the friendships and have so much fun together. I mean, it doesn't happen very often. Like, I'm sure you've heard this from everybody by now, but it was just unlike any show I'd ever done before. I mean, I certainly made friendships on other shows, but this is really family. And yeah, certainly with Peter and Patrick, just because I have most of my scenes with them, they're like my brothers now, just big brothers. And I love everybody. Everybody's been really awesome. Just getting ready and ramping up for season 2 is pretty, just even coming here today, it's really exciting to know that we got it all coming up.
All right, there it was. Well, you guys, we did it. I hope you guys had a good time. I sure did. We'll be back next week for some more Universe, 3 more episodes and some more special features. We might be back later, maybe, for some games, but yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. No promises. And then tomorrow, you guys will be here definitely for some games. We'll try to be here early. We'll try to be here in like 13 hours. Yeah, like 13 hours. And then Friday, you guys, we got a movie, something on either Amazon Prime or Netflix. Not too sure what, but you'll see.
You'll see.
And then Saturday, you guys, some more games, probably earlier again. Sunday, nothing for Sunday, family time. And then Monday, we got cartoons. We'll get back on our cartoons. Tuesday, back to painting. And then Wednesday, back to some Stargate. Thank you guys for being here, for hanging out, for chilling. Everybody that was here. Jamie, 51. Stella Truth. Lurkers, bots, leeches, spooks, and tricksters. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you all, and I hope you guys have an excellent rest of the night, and maybe I'll catch you guys here soon. If not, until tomorrow. Peace.